In the annals of combat sports history, certain matchups stand out as iconic moments where two titans collide, leaving an indelible mark on the collective memory of fans worldwide. One such encounter took place between Frye and Mike Tyson, two legends from different disciplines, whose paths crossed in a battle that captured the imagination of fight enthusiasts everywhere. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more video like this, and now let's get started. Frye. Hailing from the world of mixed martial arts, MMA, Frye carved out a reputation as a formidable force inside the octagon. Standing at 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighing in around 220 pounds during his prime, Frye possessed a rare combination of strength, durability, and technical skill that made him a force to be reckoned with in any matchup. With a background in wrestling and a no-nonsense fighting style, Frye was known for his ability to impose his will on opponents and grind them down with relentless pressure. Frye's background in collegiate wrestling provided him with a solid foundation in grappling techniques, allowing him to control the pace of a fight and dictate where it took place. Renowned for his durability, Frye could absorb punishment like few others in the sport, often walking through strikes to close the distance and engage in close-quarters combat. While not known as a technical striker, Frye possessed raw power in his punches, capable of knocking out opponents with one well-placed shot. Despite his proficiency in wrestling, Frye's submission game was relatively rudimentary compared to specialists in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or other grappling disciplines. As with many fighters of his era, Frye's conditioning could sometimes be a factor in longer fights, particularly if he was unable to secure an early finish. Mike Tyson. The name alone evokes images of raw power and ferocity inside the boxing ring. Tyson, standing at 5 feet 10 inches and weighing around 220 pounds during his prime, was a force of nature, known for his lightning-fast hand speed, devastating knockout power, and aggressive fighting style that struck fear into the hearts of his opponents. Few fighters in the history of boxing could match Tyson's ability to generate knockout power in such a compact frame. His devastating hooks and uppercuts were the stuff of legend, capable of ending fights in the blink of an eye. Head movement, and despite his reputation as a ferocious attacker, Tyson possessed excellent head movement and defensive skills, slipping punches with ease and countering with devastating precision. Tyson's aura of invincibility often had opponents beaten before they even stepped into the ring, as the psychological pressure of facing him proved too much for many fighters to overcome. Height and reach. Standing shorter than many of his opponents, Tyson sometimes struggled against taller fighters with longer reach, as they could keep him at bay with a jab and avoid getting drawn into close-quarters exchanges. In fights where Tyson was unable to assert his dominance early on, he occasionally showed signs of frustration and fatigue, leading to openings for opponents to capitalize on. And now, before we start the fight, don't forget to like and subscribe. As the bell rang to signal the start of the bout, anticipation hung heavy in the air, with fans on the edge of their seats, eager to witness history in the making. From the opening moments, it was clear that both Frye and Tyson were determined to leave everything in the ring, trading heavy blows with reckless abandon. Frye, true to form, wasted no time in pressing forward, closing the distance and looking to engage Tyson in the clinch where he could nullify the boxing maestro's striking advantage. However, Tyson proved elusive, slipping Frye's punches and firing back with blistering combinations that had the crowd roaring in approval. Despite Tyson's early success, Frye refused to back down, absorbing punishment and continuing to press forward with relentless determination. As the rounds wore on, Frye's strategy began to pay dividends, as Tyson, unaccustomed to facing an opponent with such unwavering resolve, began to tire under the relentless pressure. In the later rounds, Frye seized control of the fight, imposing his will on Tyson and forcing him into a grueling war of attrition. With each passing minute, Tyson's punches lost their snap, while Frye's relentless assault showed no signs of slowing down. In the final moments of the bout, Frye landed a crushing blow that sent Tyson staggering backward, bloodied and bruised. Sensing his opportunity, Frye unleashed a barrage of strikes that left Tyson reeling, unable to mount a coherent defense. As the referee stepped in to stop the fight and declare Frye the winner by TKO, the arena erupted in applause, acknowledging the sheer grit and determination that had carried him to victory against one of the most feared fighters of his generation. While both fighters brought their A-game to the ring that night, it was Frye's unwavering determination and relentless pressure that ultimately proved to be the difference-maker. Despite facing an opponent with superior boxing skills and knockout power, Frye refused to be intimidated, pressing forward with unyielding resolve and wearing Tyson down with a relentless onslaught of strikes. Additionally, Frye's background in wrestling provided him with the grappling skills necessary to nullify Tyson's boxing advantage, as he repeatedly closed the distance and engaged in close-quarters exchanges where Tyson's reach advantage was rendered moot. In the end, it was Frye's indomitable spirit and refusal to back down in the face of adversity that carried him to victory, solidifying his place as one of the greatest warriors to ever step foot inside the ring.